Greetings of the day to my adorable students, and today we have the chapter number 5 with us. Now, this is again a significant chapter for us because in this chapter we are going to learn about verbs and how the verbs are used in its different forms. In this chapter, you will learn with me the 4 different verbs with its different forms. In total, we will do 20 verbs and its form. So let's first of all start with what verbs are all about. So verbs are action words. Think about what all actions do you do right from the time when you wake up. So you wake up in the morning, you get ready, you go to school, you come back, you return, you do your homework. So return, come, do, wake, get, eat, drink, all these are verbs. So in your everyday basis, we use plenty of verbs, we use a lot of verbs, and today we are going to practice different verbs and let's see how we use them in different forms. So every verb that you think of would have 5 different forms. Let's see the first one, which is obey. Now obey is the first form of the verb, the second is obeyed, the third is obeyed, the fourth one is obeying, and the fifth one is obeys. You might be wondering, what is the meaning of the word obey? Obey means to follow. For example, I should tell you that you must obey what your parents tell you, which means I want to tell you that you must follow whatever your parents want to tell you. You must obey your teachers, which means you must follow, you must listen to your teachers. So I hope the meaning is clear and you know the different verb forms. Now let's see what sentences are we going to read. So you listen carefully as I read these sentences. You should obey traffic rules, which means you should follow the traffic rules. The second sentence is in the past because we are going to use the second form of the verb, which is obeyed. If you observe, we have added ed with it to make it go in the past. Past means in the timeline, which means actions which have happened in the past. We are not talking about any action right now, but in the past. We use the second form of the verb. Let's see the sentence. Sita obeyed her mother, which means Sita followed her mother. She agreed to what her mother wanted to say her. So Sita obeyed her mother in the past. Next one, obeyed, which is the third form of the verb, and we always use it with has or have. If you have singulars, we always use has. For example, he has obeyed, she has obeyed, it has obeyed. Along with this, if you have one person name, for example, Myra, Preeti, Sita, Mohit, you will always use has obeyed. Let's see the sentence now. Myra has obeyed her parents. But what if I want to use I? So I should say, I have obeyed my parents. With I, you, we, they. If you want to use the third form, use have. I have obeyed, you have obeyed, they have obeyed, Mohit and Sita. Now we have two persons, and that is why I will use have. Mohit and Sita have obeyed their parents. I'm sure this concept is clear of has and have with the third form of the verb. So Myra has obeyed her parents. The next is obeying, which means the action is continuing. And we have written here, Vani is obeying elders. Vani is obeying elders, which means she's listening to her elder. The next one is obeys. Devarsh obeys his elder brother. So now because Devarsh is singular, we need to use the fifth form of the verb if I want to say something in the present. So if you have Mohini, Devarsh, he obeys, she obeys, it obeys. So remember, with singular, we always use the fifth form of the verb in the simple present tense, and we can use the different forms to signify the tenses. The next verb form we have that we are going to do, the next verb is give, and let's see what are the different verb forms. Give is the first form, gave the second form, given is the third form, giving is the fourth form, and the fifth form is gives. Let's see its usage now. And let's read the sentences. Ram and Rohan. Now, because you've got two persons, you will use the first form of the verb. Ram and Rohan give me surprises. And similarly, if you have I, you, we, they, always use the first form of the verb in the simple present. The next one is in the past, and that is why from give we have shifted the verb form to gave. Jack gave me a piece of advice, which means there was some advice that Jack gave me, and that is why I've written Jack gave me a piece of advice. The third form, where you need to use either has or have. With singulars, use has. With plurals or I or you can use have. He has given me whatever I needed the most. He has given me whatever I needed the most. The next is giving, which means the action is happening right now. And for this, we've written, my teacher is giving me the complete support that I require, which means your teacher is supporting you, is giving you the support that you need. The next one is gives. With he, she, it, do not forget to use S. He gives many new opportunities to his children. He gives many new opportunities to his children. Now we have a DIY here, which is do it yourself. I want you to finish this exercise, which is different verb forms you have to practice on cook and on pray. I'm sure you'll be able to complete it as a part of your homework. Now, after this is what we expect you to do. Remember all the verb forms, how you are going to use cook and pray in the different verb forms. This is how we have ended this chapter here.